All right, let's take a look at Chapter 2, Section 3, A, B, and C, multiplying fractions. Okay, again, this should be pretty straightforward for you. The essential question here is how do you multiply fractions? Okay, well, the first thing I want to look at is how to change a mixed number into an improper fraction. Remember, an improper fraction is one where the numerator on top is bigger than the denominator on the bottom. Okay, we've simplified some of these already. Multiplying the denominator by the whole number and then add the numerator. We've talked about that in class. What we're saying here is if you have the fraction 2 and 3/4, okay, you want to take that 2 and 3/4, and if you like to see it like that, you're going to multiply these two together, and then you're going to add the top. So 4 times 2 is 8, plus 3 is 11, and you keep it with the same denominator, 11/4. Okay, there you go right there. Okay, so to change a mixed number to an improper, multiply and then add the top. Okay, if you get 4 and 2/5, you're going to get 4 times 5, then you're going to add the 2 in the numerator, you get 22. So this would be 22 over 5. Okay, pretty straightforward. Okay, how do you multiply? How do you multiply the actual fractions? Okay, first thing you want to do is rename a mixed number to an improper fraction if you have to. Okay, then multiply straight across. You multiply the numerator straight across and you multiply the denominator straight across. And then simplify your answer. So let's take a look at some examples here. So if we start off here and we have a negative 1/3, we want to multiply it by a negative 3/7. Okay, if you like to see it more like this, remember the negative here, we put it with the top number. That's what I've been showing you all along. It doesn't go top and bottom, just one or the other, and I've been putting them on top. Now just multiply straight across. Don't forget about your sign rules. Negative 1 times negative 3 is positive 3. 3 times 7 is 21. Okay, showing you top and bottom there. There's your answer. Okay, 1/4 times, now a negative 8 4/9. Okay, remember it's going to be 9 times negative 8, that's negative 72, plus 4, we're going to get negative 76 over 9. Okay, that's going to be negative 76, the positive 1 times that, over 36. 36 goes in there 2 times. That's 72. 2 times 36 is 72. We'll get a negative 2 there, and then a remainder of 4 over 36, which is 1/9. There's your final simplified answer. Okay. Well, how about a word problem? Real world example. If you look at page 114, problem J, it said Lloyd makes half a recipe. If originally he needed 3 3/4 cups of flour, how many cups will he need now? Okay, well, you're taking half the recipe, so it's half of that. Remember, of, that means multiply. Okay, so we want half of this. So 1/2 times this, well, we got to make this improper, right? 3 times 4 is 12, plus 3 is 15 over 4. So 1/2 times 15 over 4. 1 times 15 is 15. 8 times, or 2 times 4 is 8. 8 goes in there 1 time with the remainder 7/8. You need 1 7/8 cups of flour. Okay. A lot of times with this, look at a strategy for solving real world problems, kind of like this here. Okay. Sometimes it helps to draw a diagram. We didn't need a diagram particularly for this problem, but if you need one, draw one. Okay, we're going to look at, in class here over the next week, where a diagram can be very helpful. Okay, sometimes talking about it, you're kind of fuzzy on what it means, but as soon as we draw a diagram, you're like, oh, okay, I can see that, I understand that now. Okay, so we draw a diagram to understand. Then we look for a pattern, so we can create our plan, and then we choose an operation. We go ahead and we solve and check it. Okay, so understand your problem, make a plan, solve and check, and we can do that by drawing a diagram, looking for any patterns, and then set up our equation or our problem to solve it. Okay, so let's look at some examples. All right. Let's start off here. 5 6 times 3/5, just multiply straight across. Okay, 5 times 3 is 15. 6 times 5 is 30. 15 goes in there twice. It simplifies to 1/2. Okay. Make this improper first. Times and add. 15 plus 1 is 16/3. Times, and remember, you can take any integer and make it a fraction by putting it over 1. 16 times 3 is 48. 3 times 1 is 3. Answer is 16. Okay. Maybe some of you recognize, can I cross cancel here? Yes, you could have cross canceled here, and you would have gotten 16 over 1, which is 16. If you didn't see that, that's okay. No problem there. -1 and 7/8 times -2 and 2/5. You got to make them both improper. 8 times 1 is 8 plus 7. That'll be -15 over 8. That's 10, 12, -12 over 5. Negative times a negative is going to be positive, and 15 times 12 is 180 over 40. 8 times 5 is 40. Goes in there 4 times, get a remainder of 20 out of the 40. Answer is 4 1/2. Okay. Question there. We're going to look at a lot of those in the coming week here. Multiplying using our same rules with that we had with our integers. Okay, and we're going to look at some application of this. All right. See you in class tomorrow, and we'll get busy on this.